One. Rob Ebel here for AndersonRedskins.org. I'm here with the chief of the Anderson Redskins athletic department, Chris Newton. Coach, how we doing?
I'm doing great. Rob. Thanks for coming out, and thanks for talking to our kids.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun, and it's never a dull moment when we interview the student athletes. And it's funny, we ask them the same questions, and it's interesting the different answers we get.
Oh yeah, that was you just interviewed 6, and I tell you what, you had 6 totally different personalities.
Yeah,
so that was awesome to
different
see.
Ice cream flavors and everything. It's pretty fun. How's the fall season? Fall season wrapped up, and we're halfway through the winter season. Are you pleased with the sports year so far here at Anderson?
Yeah, we're happy with the way we're progressing. I don't think you can ever be satisfied, and we're not satisfied. We need to be doing a little bit better,
okay.
And that's the way we're working. I'm very proud of the way our squads are continuously progress. We've got some squads. Our wrestling squad, very young, is really doing a nice job right now. Really doing a nice job. But each one of the squads continues to work and get better and better and better. Our bowling squad, bunch of kids that weren't even on the team last year, is really starting to perform. So it's great to see the development of them.
Isn't it fun, high school bowling, for anybody that hasn't gone to a meet or a match, the excitement and the teamwork that goes on in a bowling lanes for high school bowling?
You can't describe it.
Right.
And until you see it, you don't believe it. And again, I tell people that bowling parents bring step ladders because they can't see, so they put the step ladders in the back. They bring periscopes. And so they can, if they don't have step ladders, they can sit in a chair and they can look up and over top of people. It is an amazing thing, and it's fun. And I love when our kids make it up to districts and we get to go to Beaver Creek, Beaverview Bowl, and sit there and hoot and holler. And I wedge in between people. I don't have a step ladder or a periscope, so I have to wedge in between people. But it's great.
The one thing I really liked about adding bowling was, to me, the sports in the winter are so specialized, and not everybody in the school can participate in a winter sport because they are so specialized. And when they added bowling, it just allowed a lot of students to participate in a team sport that before never used to be able to do anything in the winter.
Oh yeah, it has been great. And I'll use one example. We have a young man named Jake Stevens, who's a great kid. He's a great singer. He is in chorus here at Anderson, and I believe is in a Cincinnati choir. And he has not participated in bowling until this year, and he is a junior. And he is getting better by leaps and bounds, and it was something he wanted to do. He wanted to be involved in a sport, got involved in it, and he just said to us the other day at his match, boy, if I would have been here as a freshman, just think how good I would be. Yeah. And he's getting better and better, and it's so fun to watch kids like that perform.
Yeah, it's really, and I didn't even know what a Baker game was until a few years ago. But the concept is great when you sit and think about it. It's just awesome. High school bowling is pretty cool.
It is great, and we have a lot of our coaches that work real hard with them, and these kids practice and like crazy, and it's fun to watch.
Our paths used to cross on the baseball field all the time. I asked you before we went on the air, do you miss coaching?
A ton. I miss the competitive side a ton, yeah.
Yeah, and the relationships. I know when our buddy Mike Jones that I had lunch with yesterday, that's the thing, those competitive relationships that you had, that's the one thing I miss.
Oh, yeah, and it's, like I mentioned, teaching as well, and I have my relationships with the kids and as well, but there's nothing like teaching and coaching where you're surrounded by the kids every day, and it's an awesome experience. And any young individual out there doesn't know what they want to do, I couldn't say enough good things about going into teaching because it is such a rewarding profession.
Yeah, fantastic. How about the construction? Is everything wrapped up here on campus, or are we winding down? Just kind of an update on the developments here on the campus.
That's an interesting question. Now, yes, things are going very well. There's a couple things that we're still going to be doing around to just trying to finalize some things, but
it's close though, right?
Oh yeah, it's very close, and it's 95% done. And our community and the employees of Anderson High School and our parents and our community couldn't be happier because we have with our renovation project that our community allowed us to do is outstanding, and we are so proud of it.
Tom and the group have been great. That's why we're here, and it's just been fantastic. Newt, thanks for taking the time. It's been a great relationship. All the best the rest of winter, and we'll touch base with you again in the spring.
Well, again, we can't tell you how much, Rob, we appreciate you and Jason, talking to him every Monday morning, and make sure people listen to those on Monday morning because we get to sing out the praises of our kids, and we love to do that.
Great. Thanks, Newt.
Thanks, sir.